An explanation of the book Small Habits Revolution by Damon Zahariades, written in a narrative and motivational style, as if we are immersed in the book's ideas line by line. The goal is for each idea to feel as if it is directed at you personally and to feel the vitality of the content yet its simplicity. Introduction: the beginning of a quiet revolution. Imagine if you could change your life without going through an internal struggle every day, without mustering tremendous willpower, and without requiring constant enthusiasm or extraordinary motivation. This is the book's premise. Damon tells us that we don't need sudden radical changes. We just need to repeat a very small action consistently. Small habits are like drops falling on a rock. They don't make a difference the first time, but over time, they form a rock. Chapter 1. Small habits are more powerful than you think. Do you believe that a habit like reading just one paragraph a day can cultivate the mindset of a voracious reader? Or that doing just one push-up a day might make you exercise regularly after a while? The idea here is both simple and profound. Small habits don't drain your energy, but they create internal commitment. Example: instead of saying, "I'll read for an hour a day," say, "I'll read just one sentence." And often once you start, you'll stick with it because you've already started and the mental block has been removed. Chapter 2. Why do big goals let you down? When we plan our lives, we tend to have high ambitions. I'll lose 10 pounds in a month. I'll write a book in 2 weeks. I'll save half my salary this year. But the plan quickly falls apart and we're back to square one. Why? Because big goals are mentally exhausting. We start with enthusiasm and then lose energy. Small habits pull us forward without feeling weighed down. Chapter 3. How does your mind deal with habits? The mind doesn't like sudden change. It resists, procrastinates, and is adept at making excuses. But when you offer it something small like, "Let's do this for just 30 seconds, it will agree. Then you repeat this behavior day after day, and your mind begins to accept it as normal. That's when a habit begins to form. The point? Change yourself without struggle. Pass the habit through calmly, like smuggling an idea into a hesitant mind. Chapter 4. Momentum. Momentum is the energy that builds after you get started. You start with a simple exercise. You feel energized, so you do another exercise, and so on. The famous example: if you start with just one push-up, you'll often say to yourself, "Since I started, let me do 3, or 5, or 10. But even if you don't increase, you've achieved the goal. You won. And that's the key to consistency. Chapter 5. How to overcome a lazy mind. The mind is adept at procrastination. Start tomorrow. I'm not in the mood right now. Nothing will matter once. The solution? Make the habit so small that the mind can't reject it. 1 page? Possible. 1 exercise? Normal. 1 minute of meditation? Easy enough. All you have to do, just start no matter how small. Chapter 6. How to choose your micro-habits. Start with the outcome you want. Ask yourself, what do I want to change in my life? Then ask, what is the smallest possible behavior I can do each day that will lead me to a larger goal? Examples: I want better health. A glass of water when I wake up. I want to focus. A minute of morning meditation. I want to be organized. Write down just one task in the morning. Choose a habit that takes no more than 2 minutes and repeat it daily. Chapter 7. How to build a consistent plan. Don't rely on enthusiasm. Build a system that helps you stick. Simple steps. 1. Tie a habit to something you do daily, for example, after brushing your teeth. 2. Track your progress, even with a simple check mark in a notebook. 3. Celebrate, even with a smile, after completing the habit. 4. Don't change a small habit until it becomes automatic. Start with just one habit, no more. Chapter 8. Setbacks are part of the way. We all forget, we all make mistakes. But the difference between those who succeed and those who quit is the return. Forgotten a habit one day? No problem. Come back the next day as if nothing had happened. Always remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. Chapter 9. When does a habit grow? Once it becomes easy, start expanding it. For example, after 30 days of reading a paragraph, make it 2 pages. After a month of practicing one, make it 5. But don't make improvement mandatory. Let it happen spontaneously. Chapter 10. How to change your entire life with small habits. Imagine that you start your day with a smile and gratitude. Drink water regularly. Move a little every hour. Read something small every day. Write down a thought every day. These small things, when accumulated, create a completely new person. You don't need an external revolution, just small, consistent habits that create an internal revolution. Conclusion: change your life without suffering. We're all looking for change, but the secret isn't in giant leaps. It's in small, steady, repeated steps. The book concludes with an invitation to you. Don't wait for motivation. Don't chase perfection. Just start with one small habit, then repeat. You'll be amazed at the results after a month, then after a year, then after a lifetime.